Yeah.
Oh, the circle.
Hey, friend.
Happy motherfucking birthday to you. Who? I'm so excited for your birthday.
Thank you. So is that Tricky T?
Nah, I gotta think of a singer's name.
Oh, okay.
I had one by the end of the show.
Okay, Toya.
Happy birthday to you.
That's not it.
That's not it? Okay.
No, that's not
I'm
it.
so excited.
Thanks, friend. Why are you so excited?
I've seen a lot from you. Like I texted you was that yesterday?
It was.
I was emotional.
I felt that too. When you know your friends, I was like, it's a lot behind this.
Yeah, it was almost like the cry.
I felt like you had to pat your eye a little bit.
Yeah, I did have to turn on some Jeezy after that, but
and I said I'm not gonna give no emotional text back because I know that's gonna be it.
It was a little dry
because I knew. I was like, oh, she having a moment.
I was, but I'm so excited for you. Like I feel like this is it.
Okay, Michael Jackson.
I feel like you gonna go hard this year for you.
I kind of have to.
I'm happy. It's overdue.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say it's over.
No, it's overdue.
Okay, but hold on. Can we get into this beat real quick, bitch? Tabby, excuse me, Tabby, because I was going to say something else. Glam to go. She got you together.
She did get you together for your birthday,
nigga. I said, bitch.
Yeah. Give him a little bat of the eye with your lashes.
Oh.
Ew!
Did I do it right? And look, I'm trying not to scratch my eye.
Yeah, shout out to Tabby from Oxon Hill.
That 20745.
Let them know.
Okay, so before we get started though, can we talk about your event? Yes.
Okay. I wasn't ready for that, but okay.
Oh, you thought you was just gonna pull it all on me?
Yes.
No.
Because by the time people see this, it'll be like 4 hours to your birthday.
It will be countdown.
Yes.
Countdown.
Wow.
But that's okay. Let's talk about milestones and elevations and the wedding. So tell us a little bit about it.
I thought it was very successful. I had a great panel.
Who was on your panel?
You.
You best know it.
I had you. I had Mr. Bizzle. Then I had the Root Calls, and I had Kelly Ware. I had Bree Mobley, and I had Najia Williams, the Tranquil G.
That was hard.
It was the yellow light. And somebody was like, hey, your enunciations is what makes my day.
You're welcome.
Thank you. But it was really good. I thought the dialogue was really good. And it's always good to have men and women in the room. I think that we have to, like I said there, I think women empowerment events are cool. But I think we have to come together as a community if we really want to make a difference. We shouldn't leave anybody behind. So thank you for the photographer, cupcakes, setup, breakdown. Like, you was there for everything, but you ain't remind me to bring my shoes.
You know, I thought that I had a pretty thorough list, but I guess not. So when you make it big, you got to hire me as your memory and your assistant because...
Nigga, when I make it little, I need to hire you as my memory. I will forget everything. You see how we was just sitting in the room getting our makeup done? And I was like, what you tell me you wanted to drink? And we had just talked about this shit, not even
just talked about
60 seconds. So, I thought it was really successful. Thank you for your words of wisdom, promoting. The cupcakes were amazing. Amazing. Thank you for getting a photographer. Thank you for everything. I think that people will be, that was a little introduction to you, or was it to the world about you?
Whatever you want to say.
They know what I mean. But that was a little introduction for the community to see a little bit, get a little personal with conversations with Carmen and the other brands that were there. So shout out to everybody that was there. Thank you for everything, being patient with the setup and everything. So I thought it was cool.
I thought it was a good event, honestly. I think that we have to be better about just showing up and being vigilant, because you always hear people say, oh, it's nothing for us in the community. We don't have any forums. Well, we know that's not true. We see that that's not true. So, we are continuing to give you all a platform. So I think you all should utilize it. And there were men there. Don't be deterred because you see it's a female-based event. No, there were men. So, yeah, shout out to you.
Yeah.
Someone said, a participant said that you need to keep doing what you're doing because it's a need for it. So keep that shit up. That was no, that's what they said. Those were the exact words.
Mad. Thank you. But I got that a lot from people. Even the men that were there, they were like, this is really needed. Thank you. So that was dope. I always tell people when I do things, it's not me saying that I'm an expert on anything or I'm not perfect, because I'm in the same struggle too. And a lot of those activities that I had are things that I have to practice more of to be a better me. Like I know, I don't know if I text you the day after or if it was this week. I don't know. But somebody blew me. Let's say that.
Okay.
They tried to damper the spirit that was in the room. Like I felt like people were really positive in there. Everybody participated. Somebody tried it, and it upset me. But instead of me focusing on that, I have to focus on the good things that did come out of it, because they tried it and they failed miserably, like what they're doing in life. But you tried it, but I learned this week that I really have to pay more attention to me and not give like that negative energy or lies that people live by. I can't give it. I just don't have space for that now. So,
well, that needs to be a testament to what you are doing, because it's easy to criticize somebody when you aren't doing anything, right? And no funny shit or no shade, but really all shade. I'm not sitting at your event. You sitting at mine.
Eating my food, homeless whore.
Wait a minute. I wasn't going in that direction, but okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm glad you got that out.
I did.
So to you, homeless whore, she talking to you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but that goes against what you preach about being positive. And yes, we are human.
We are.
But that one negative comment can't stop what's meant for you. So in short, fuck them. And I think I told you that the other day when somebody was like, oh, something about, us drinking all the time. I man, fuck them people. You have to keep that spirit in the forefront, or else you're going to be so deterred by what your mission is, you're going to lose focus. And you're going to be right in that same miserable ass boat with them.
You are so right, because I woke up one day this week mad about that. And I was like,
why is that even on your heart?
Yeah. And like after a while, like after being mad about it for a couple hours, I was like, you know what? This ain't even worth it.
But there could have been so many more things you could have been mad about from the start.
Or that my focus should have been. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Because I can say if this was this event this time last year, that event probably wouldn't have happened. Like a full-fledged meltdown probably would have happened.
You're right.
You laughing, but I'm serious.
You know me.
I do. And I was waiting. And I told the other person who was there with us, I said, she doing good. I seen that foot tapping.
That was frustrating, but
all the things that were set to work against you really worked in your favor. So look at it that way. Granted, I almost passed out because the heat was on in that bitch, but
and you couldn't even tell.
Couldn't even tell what?
That you were bothered. I think by the end of the night when you was cleaning up, I was like, she's tired. You've been here all day. So, yeah. I appreciate you.
I'm kind of like the third person in y'all marriage.
You definitely are.
Yeah, I feel like I am.
Yeah, you are.
Like Frankie will check in with you, then he'll check in with me.
This is true.
Yeah, look at that.
You like the Pam. I told you like
I
Pam.
definitely am Pam. And you told me him. You was like, all right, Pam and Martin.
That's how y'all act.
All right. All your other friends can't do that, though.
No. None of them.
No.
Just maybe my cousins. Maybe. but they don't even. The relationship
It's
is
different.
Way different. Yeah,
It's different.
It's different. But anyway, hey husband.
Okay.
So what you think about last week's show?
Well, I think it was fun fused.
That it was.
I know they got a lot of business from us.
Mm-hmm.
So if we come back and see y'all, we need that DHON discount. And
Oh,
I don't,
okay.
And I don't typically say that, but
Mm-hmm.
y'all, you know what? Y'all are true entrepreneurs. You will set up shop anywhere. And by anywhere, I mean on our show, on your phone.
I think that if people paid attention, then they know the product is good.
It's amazing.
They know the product will give you that high that you may want or need.
But they also spoke about, the laws and the use and the quantity and, just having different strands and what type of high you want. Are you looking for an up or are you looking for a down? And so it was informative, yes.
It was.
But it was a different type of delivery.
It was. And I have to say that it played back very differently than the live version when we were here. But there was some good information. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Is that belly?
Yeah, it is. It was some good information in the interview if y'all go back and listen. So I do know some people that have requested them. I didn't follow up to see if they got in, but I do know some people that have requested them since the show. So.
And we posted them on our page, and people were definitely in the comments.
Yeah.
Vouching for a taste
for their
of
product. Yeah.
Plus.
Yeah.
Am I saying it right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yep. So yeah, that was cool.
Okay. I see you repping the hill today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
That was so shady.
Yeah. So if y'all want this shirt, y'all can go follow. What is it? I love Oxon Hill. I do love Oxon Hill. Oxon Hill has been good to me.
It's been good to us.
It has.
It has definitely been good to us.
It definitely has. All right. Do you got to ask the Dawn before I get into my 21 questions?
That's the wrong beat.
Is it?
That's the if I was your girlfriend. Yeah.
That's 21 questions.
No, it's not.
But I just changed the words because you can't be my girlfriend.
Because people already think we can gay.
They do.
But you know what? That goes to show that they don't have healthy female friendships.
This is very rare. I know a lot of people, and I think that's why people keep coming back to watch, is because they don't see a lot of this.
They want to know when it's going to fail.
What? Now, why would somebody want it to fail? That's just hate.
It is, but come on, we talked about that. They are there are people who are waiting to see that split.
Well, I can tell you, you've been very, very patient with me throughout these years, and I hope one day I can pay you back for all the loyalty and good times that you've given me.
Oh, tear.
So dry.
But I'm gonna call you out on something real quick.
What?
So last week when you was like, and I realized I got my shit together about 9 years ago, and there was only one person that stayed, and I was like, bitch, it was me too.
Oh, at the
Yes.
thing. Oh, you right.
I was like, no, two.
And so he got 9 good years. You probably got maybe a half. What's this? The 8th month, 9th month.
Don't worry about it.
You got a good 9 months out of me. 9 months I've been getting my shit together with this friendship. No, seriously. So yeah, you're right. You're right. He got a good 9 years. You got a good 9 months.
9 and 9. Is 9 the number of completion? I don't really do no
I do, but I can't remember.
I think it's that belly.
It might be.
Okay.
I'll post it on the page.
Okay.
So what's your wait, do you have an accident?
I do, but I'm going to let you fire off first.
No, Donnell wants to do accident.
Oh, well, Donnell need to sit behind here.
Oh, wait.
Okay, so I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and She said, are you loyal to yourself or are you loyal to the lie? Like, are you a loyal liar? Mm-hmm. You know how sometimes people will lie so much that they have to believe that lie, like they have to stand firm in it because if they come out and tell the truth, it's like, damn, what's it really all for? Mm-hmm. So what's the wager?
You think people, when they lie, you said when it comes out, when it comes out, they might regret it. Okay.
So they have to keep their lie going.
Mm-hmm. I think it depends on the person. I was loyal to the lie in the beginning.
Okay.
But now, loyal, like, niggas throw that word around way too often, like they do love. Like, I don't think people really know what loyalty is. So I'm going to say for majority of people, they're loyal to the lie.
Okay.
They're loyal to the lie. But I can't say, my friend who got a birthday, she loyal. My friend got a birthday.
No more Bel Air for you, dog.
It's not Bel Air. I'm really excited to see what this year has for you. Like, I'm super excited. I was about to say stoked.
Bitch, it's definitely the Bel Air. That's not even a word you use.
It's not, but that's how excited I am.
That's good.
I think that next year, like, my niggas is gonna flourish.
This gonna be the breakout year.
You, Frankie, I think y'all about
Keisha.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I was thinking, should we say Keisha or Cookie? But fuck it. Hey, Keisha, because she listen all the time anyway.
Yeah.
Cookie's Creative Corner, like root cause, one accord, everything that y'all doing, conversations with Carmen, everything is just, I think that 2020, that's y'all year.
Well,
I'm here for
the grunt work starts now.
Well, I think you've done a lot of the grunt work already in life.
Well, yeah, my personal grunt work. Now it's time for my testimony, I guess. Say. Okay.
That's easy.
Okay. Depending on who you ask.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I think that I think that people are loyal to the lie, but I think sometimes people lie for protection.
You think? Okay.
So it's better to. They feel like, in this instance, it's better to lie because they're looking to get something in the end. So they can't really tell the whole truth just yet.
Oh.
You know, it's like I can't tell you what I really want to tell you because I want something from you. And now once I get it, I can tell you. Or I can lie about you to the next person.
So I think once they get it, they're not going to tell the truth because they lied to get there.
They might not tell it to you, but this lie now has to continue because your count is rising. If you follow what I'm saying.
Girl, yes.
So, you know, that's where the protection comes in. I have to protect my lie, my investment. Because my investment be coming up a little short sometime, if you get what I'm saying. So I don't really want it to get out that I don't really have much to offer in that department. So I have to lie and say, no, I don't fuck with them peoples. So yeah, I think the lie in this instance is to protect them, not the other individuals.
Well, it's always to protect them.
Sometimes people lie to protect their friends.
And that's loyal?
Could be, depending on what they're lying about. You know when people take that stand. Hey, speaking of taking a stand, you see that boy, what's his name?
Can I have some more? What?
You want to have some more. What's his name? Tekashi 6ix9ine? Telling on everybody. And can I just say, those memes are funny as shit. Look at you.
They are. They really are. They are funny. Yeah. I always thought he was a clown, though. I can't give that much effort.
Oh, okay.
But speaking of, since you talking about social media real quick, did you see the H&M ad?
I did.
What you think?
I don't think nothing about it. All their hair was messy. I think if her hair was a little longer, people wouldn't have an issue with it. But niggas send their kids to school with that same ponytail. So what's your issue? After the first week, them beads and shit come off. So what's the issue?
I think that we're definitely starting to be sensitive now. I mean, could it have been brushed? Yes, but
Nobody else's head looked like it was brushed. I think that was the...
So there was a bigger ad with her and more people?
Of course it was. Come on now. You know black people good for taking a snippet and making it something more than what it is.
I didn't think it was... I didn't think it was that bad. So I didn't pay no attention. I thought people were being extra about
You know what it looks like? When you're little, you've played outside all day, and your ponytail has come loose. That's it.
My hair look like that when I take my braids out.
Well... I mean, your ponytail might be childish. I mean, I don't know.
All right, man. All right, so we're going to get into the show. So, you're leaving me for your birthday. Shade.
Very much so.
So, I have, if we have time,
okay,
but like 35 questions as your countdown to 35.
Look at that.
Yes, come on now.
Okay.
All right, you ready for question 1? Oh, that was... Did you get that down there? Okay.
And they got it too, nigga. Tom,
right.
What's wrong with you?
I'm excited.
Okay, come on.
Okay, so what's the biggest lesson you are taking into 35, year 35?
Grace, never grief.
For yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are you looking forward to in year 35?
Oh, I don't know if I can say this.
You can. We uncensored.
What am I looking for in 35?
Mm-hmm. What are you looking forward to? What do you think 35 has for you?
I think 35 is going to be my breakout year. I definitely think it's going to be my breakout year. I think people are used to me being with the shits and the giggles. Mm-hmm. Y'all niggas won't pay for these shits and giggles now, you know. Mm-hmm. But outside of that, a lot more. I mean, you know, they say as you get older, your sex drive increases.
That might be true.
Okay,
but did you like a baby? Shit.
Because I already know where that story going. Nope. Number 3.
What are you breaking out from? This is not number 3, but what are you breaking out from?
My comfort zone.
Okay.
I have had my hands in a lot, right? Mm-hmm. I have spearheaded several ideas, and people have used them as their own. Nah, you're going to give me my credit for this one. Mm-hmm. And, you know, and I've seen these ideas come to light, and I've seen them work. Mm-hmm. But like I said last season, you know, you might take what I tell you, and you might do it, but you don't have the finesse that I have.
That's
so
true.
It's not going to present the same way. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to let you have it. Mm-hmm. And then when I come back, it's going to be a little bit better.
Mm-hmm. That's big. Okay. If you had the option, would you go back and change your past, or would you write your future?
Oh. Where you steal that from?
I've been thinking all week.
Like shit, because that definitely ain't no shit you pulled up last night.
No, I ain't had time last night. No, I've been thinking all week.
If I had to do it over again, would I write my future or change my past?
Would you go back and change your past, or would you write your future?
Can I say neither? Only because my past has put me in a position to appreciate what's coming in my future, right? Like I had to go through every L I took to appreciate all the grace that's being granted to me. Like favor is really working in my life right now, like moving mountains. So you know, I wouldn't do either because I wouldn't want to be prepared for what's in front of me.
Okay, that's good. What makes you angry? Ooh, forever a lie.
Forever a fucking lie.
What makes you angry?
That. But you know what makes me angry? When people just don't hold themselves accountable. Like, they're not okay with being treated how they treat other people. And people who live a lie on social media, especially like if I know you, like I know the real you, and you out here preaching the gospel to people. But it's like, bitch, he's a fucking lie.
Well, you know, nobody's perfect.
Nobody is perfect, but you can't present this this persona that you are. Or when people get online and they talk all that big, tough, Tony shit, but if you see them in person, nigga, they quiet as a church mouse. Or they not busting and graping a fruit fight. And it's like, oh, no, sis, let's keep that same energy. Remember you was going to fuck me up? I'm waiting.
Me too.
So, no. I don't like that.
So, let me ask you a question, and this is not one of the questions, but you said people living a lie on social media. So, two questions. One, do you think you should unfollow them? And that's not necessarily directed at you. That was when we had time to talk after your birthday, of course. I wanted to give you this scenario and see if you thought it was healthy or not to unfollow them. Two,
and by them, do I know the person you're speaking about?
Yes.
Okay.
Two, do you think that, so say they, can you hear me burping down there? You ain't got your headphones on. I hope not. So,
well, if they can, they know you are.
Oh, excuse me. People have to speak what kind of life that they want, right? Can we give them a little bit of grace, or is it even grace when they are putting things out on social media that, yes, they may not be living, but they want to? Let
me just say this.
Okay.
When you need the help of everybody else to even have like the shit you should have as an adult, your own house, your own car, simple shit, right? But you out here flexing for everybody else? Nah, I can't respect that.
Okay.
Because it's like, that ain't really yours. You know, you, nigga, you like a tenant. You subletting.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? So don't, this ain't really the game you want to play. Because, nigga, when I tell you I be ready to George Bush the button in them comments, boy.
What is George Bush the?
You know, hit that red button and boom, blow the shit up. But I don't. But I don't. So I've given them a certain level of grace.
Okay.
But it's coming. It's coming.
So it sounds like, I want to make sure I'm reading you right. So it sounds like that when you know it's just an outright intentional lie, that's what fucks you up.
It's
but
like,
the people that's more so are trying, it's okay.
And you know what really bothers me? When I see people who like that shit that this particular individual is talking about. And it's like, but you my friend.
But they may not know.
Some know.
Some do know.
Some know. And I'm like, now, I don't really understand the relationship with why you're friends with my friends, but okay, whatever. But you being messy.
The person that's liking or the person that's...
Sometimes both. Because it's like, you know what that's really about. You have a general idea of where that hate comes from. But I also had to look at it as that person has a lot of hatred within themselves.
I agree. Yeah, now I definitely
Now, if you want to talk about somebody want to take off a mask, that's it.
So I think that sometimes, I know for me, now I pay attention because I know certain, I don't want to say triggers, but I know certain things that may bother people. But I know for me, sometimes I won't even look at where it's coming from. I'll just read the picture or see a picture and be like, oh, that's cute, and like it, and not even pay attention to who it's coming from. So, can I get some grace?
No.
Okay. Well, it's not to be messy.
Okay.
I can tell you that. But I know that I have definitely been guilty of that. And then later on, somebody may bring something to my attention, and I'll have to, like, go back. And they be like, oh, you like this, or oh, you like that. And I'm like, I did?
We're going to have to work on your memory because you are having a lot of these, I did. Oh, no, that wasn't me. I ain't say that. I ain't do that.
But I admitted to you the last one I did remember, but it took me a while. I had to, like, really replay it.
But when I tell you be shooting a gun, you ain't, but I ain't do that. Yes, you did.
Okay.
We got to work on that memory. But see, your mid-30s do that to you.
I ain't there yet, so I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, next question. There you go.
Who makes you smile?
Oh, you.
The DMs are still closed, though.
But people not acting like it.
Oh.
Because it's a few... It's people. Let me just say this. People
Who makes you smile? Don't say nothing.
No. Because I'm gonna give you this disclaimer. People have been really free in my messages, and I feel like I've told y'all this. Stop. No, seriously, stop. No, and you stop laughing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because,
I'm trying to warn these people. Like,
I don't want no pictures. I don't want no explicit text. I don't want none of that shit. Let me just say this. Because I don't have a ring on my finger, don't just assume that you could impose yourself into my personal space. Mm-hmm. But I won't drop their name, but they know who they are.
So there's somebody that makes you smile.
It was somebody that brought me like a different level of peace and accountability when I didn't even know that that's what I needed. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. All right. So this is, you ready?
No.
So you like to sing?
Nah. Nope.
So you have to sing a song.
Nah.
I ain't finished.
I don't sing.
We'll talk it out. Sing a song that describes your life.
That describes my life?
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I'll say an excerpt.
Okay.
I'll say.
Will we know if you just talk it through?
No.
We'll talk it through with a beat.
No, I can't. I mean, I don't.
Go ahead and then.
So okay. I'll just say the way she's always paying for a debt she never owes. It's a song by New Birth called Wildflower.
Okay.
You got to hear it. But that statement right there, I'm always paying for somebody else's shit. Always cleaning up somebody else's mess.
Why?
I'm a fixer. I've been a fixer. We talked about this.
You've been one. Are you going to keep
Not for others. I got to fix myself first.
Okay. So what does the line say again?
I just said it. You
say it one more time. I want to hear it.
The way she's always paying for a debt she never owes. Okay.
That's a good one. All right. What is the one thing you would change about yourself?
Probably these love handles, because they're getting out of hand.
But somebody loving them.
But the handle's getting a little big for myself. When your jeans start to fall at a certain rise and I told you one of my students was like, you look nice today, but is your stomach tucked in your shirt?
What? You did not tell me that.
Mind your business, little boy.
Oh, God.
So with old age comes the old age spread.
Old age?
Yeah. God, like, these hips are really spreading like rumors. And I need to get that intact.
Okay. Who has been the most influential in your life?
I would have to say my parents.
Okay. Why?
I've watched each of them rally from some hardships. Okay. And no matter the circumstance, they always got it done. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Reverse! Don't you dare call my parents government stuff.
Oh, Donnell, block that out. Okay? All right.
We're going to move this bottle from you.
List 3 qualities your mate has to have.
No, because then my DMs will be flooded.
List 3 qualities your mate has to have.
Patience.
Okay.
Understanding.
Okay.
Sensibility.
What does that mean?
Be sensible about yourself.
About themselves.
Mm-hmm. Like, before you try to understand me, I need you to understand you.
But what if they live in a lie? Do you think you have a good sense of discernment that you can
I thought I did, but that led me to a 3.5-year lie. So I think now I'm a little bit more cautious, but yeah.
So you pay attention to everything now? Mm-hmm. Okay. What do you want to master in your life?
Myself.
What are you afraid of?
Not living up to my best potential.
Why are you afraid of that? That's not part of, that's like...
That's a sub-question.
Yeah, 11.A.
Okay, PowerPoint. Mm-hmm. You said what now?
Shit.
Why am I afraid? Or what is my What's your question?
Okay, we're gonna start this over. What are you afraid of? Not living up to your
Best potential.
Mm-hmm. And why?
I
Or
know.
how do you know your best potential?
Well, I think that goes back to a question you asked me earlier. I've had my hands in a lot of things, right? Mm-hmm. And I've seen those things come to light. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty quick on my feet. Like, if you ask me something, I can come up with something catchy.
This is true.
You know, dick everybody, listen, because we talked about dick tipping last night. That's funny you mentioned that. Yeah, you know, I'm pretty good with catchphrases. I'm pretty good at like sorting shit out or, yeah. So if I don't always execute those ideas, I'm doing myself a disservice. And I'm not really leaving that mark that I know I can on the world.
So your best or most potential is just living out everything that you dream of? Okay. What's the craziest thing you've ever done?
I definitely can't tell that story on air. That's too incriminating.
Okay, well, give us number 2.
The craziest thing?
Uh-huh.
No, I can't answer that. I'm gonna have to skip that one. Like, all my shit is incriminating. Oh, what I can say? Well, maybe I can say this.
Clean it up.
I ran the police one time. I was late for work.
You ran them on your feet?
But you know these knees ain't running nowhere.
That's what I'm saying. In the Beetle?
No.
What?
When I had my Impala.
Okay, that was before the Altima.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it was before the Altima.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, stop.
So we went straight from the Altima to the Beetle?
Can you stop telling people what I drive?
Oh.
Like, you're just really giving all my information.
But it's not really a Beetle.
Anyway.
Okay.
I was late for work.
Mm-hmm.
I was nowhere near work. And, you know, I had gotten to the point where I had learned where certain hot spots were for the state troopers. Mm-hmm. So I'm between exit 15 and 13. And for y'all that don't know, that's the Largo Capitol Heights, right? Mm-hmm. So I seen the state trooper sitting off to the side. And my Impala at the time was black with black interior. Mm-hmm. And I'm doing all of about 75, 80 coming down the beltway. It's 6 in the morning. Mm-hmm. He hit them lights. Mm-hmm. I hit my interior lights and cut them off. Mm-hmm. And I jumped. Because I already knew that wasn't going to be a ticket. You going to jail for that. Like, that was reckless driving.
Initially?
Yeah, nigga. I was flying. Like, hey, my foot was heavy.
You think they would have took you to jail even if you were sober?
That time of morning, they looking to meet them quotas. Yeah, you going to jail. It's reckless driving.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it was either be late for work and take the right up or run them. Mm-hmm. And I ran them. Mm-hmm. So what I did was when I seen him pull out, I already knew what it was. Mm-hmm. So I got between a tractor and trailer. And then I jumped off the exit, but while doing that, I cut my lights off so he couldn't see me. Mm-hmm. So when I got off the exit, now he got off behind me, but I went all the way over to the far left lane and he rolled past me. So I just bucked the U and got back on the beltway.
That's dangerous.
It's shit. It wasn't no ticket.
What's the biggest misrepresentation of you?
Give me that one more time.
Misrepresentation.
That I mean.
You think that's a misrepresentation?
It's a what?
A MS.
No.
MSR.
That's a diagnosis, but okay. The biggest, no. That I mean. People really think I mean. Because I always have a straight face. Mm-hmm. You know, very seldom. If you don't know me, like, I'm not here to really kiki with you. Mm-hmm. I'm very observant. Mm-hmm. But people perceive that as being mean.
So do you think that would change?
No.
No? Okay.
That's just my face. You know, I don't mean any harm.
But now that you're aware of how uncomfortable it may make some people, will you change it?
No, I can't change my face.
But I mean, you can change the way you look at people.
Okay.
You can observe with a smile.
No. I don't want you to think that this is we gonna kiki together. No. If I don't like you, if I don't fare well with your energy, I'm just not gonna say nothing to you.
Are you giving them a fair chance?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes.
What was your best year and why?
My best year. Probably 17.
Why?
17. Life was free for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had no kids. I had no worries. I had no bills. I just was living in the world.
Okay. What is your motto for life?
Fuck them peoples.
Never have I ever.
Nigga.
Never have I ever.
Never have I ever. I don't know. I've done a lot.
Lord. Okay. What do you wish you knew more about?
I can't answer that because that's too personal.
Okay. What does success look like?
My own personal success?
Yes.
To know that I've completed all my life bullet points. Whether it's a failure to most, it's still a success for me because I did it. I executed the idea.
Okay. How you doing so far with that?
I'm doing very well.
Good. What does a friend look like? And I asked this. Can I time out just for a second? I asked this because I want to say that you are an amazing friend to not only myself but to other people. I don't really like to share you, but
can you tell people why you don't like to share me?
No,
okay.
They'll find out on their own time. But I don't like to share you, but I do have to say that I think that you are an amazing friend, and I think that it's important for people to know. I know that people know what they receive from you, but I want to make sure that we, and not just other people, but myself as well, know what you expect from us. I know with me, you give me a lot of room for error. I'm appreciative of it, but, you know, sometimes I'm just like, damn.
Do you think you've ever abused that?
This ain't my interview, this your interview.
But no, seriously, do you think you've ever abused
Not on purpose.
Okay.
Not on purpose. I know that last year with you, I made a mistake that I don't think I'll ever be able to forgive myself for. You know what I'm talking
about? I don't.
We was on the rooftop.
Oh, okay.
I'll never be able to forgive myself for that. So I think it's important that we give you, or the world gives you back as much as they can, because some people are just going to hate. But for those that know what a friend looks like in you, we need to give that back to you.
Okay. That's fair.
Shit, I'm about to cry.
Don't. Your makeup's going to run.
Oh, Lord, I love you. I do. I really do. I really do.
That
was ugly.
What? This not the ceremony.
Daniel's so uncomfortable back there.
This not the ceremony, so keep it together.
You're right,
okay?
I do.
Okay, so you asking me, what do I look for in a friend?
Yes. What does a friend look like to you?
Well, you have to be understanding, right? So I have a lot of responsibilities on my plate, and I'm not always around. I'm around when I'm needed, but that doesn't take away from what I am able or willing to do for my friends, right? So I need you to understand that, hey, look, I'm not going out tonight, or I'm not available right now. I need my space. So people have a tendency to feel like they're entitled to me. Don't. That's me. Don't. Okay. Don't. My responsibilities are different. So when I have those moments to myself, I'm going to take them. It ain't no shade. It ain't no slight. It ain't no, oh, bitch, you acting funny. No, nigga, I'm acting like I need to be by myself. You know, my job, I give myself to others. My personal life, I give myself to others. So I got to give myself to me. So just respect that I'm a friend that needs their space. That's it.
Okay. That's easy.
That's real easy.
That's easy. Not for me, but it's easy.
You know what? I think if you had a sister.
You are my sister.
Go ahead, man.
Because I'm getting kind of sensitive.
You are, so go ahead.
I am. Oh, gosh.
Betcha.
It's bad.
Do you need Donnell to cut it?
No. What's the best thing that has ever happened to you?
The best thing that ever happened to me? I will say it started as the worst thing that happened.
Okay.
Because I needed all of that to happen for me to appreciate what I have in front of me right now. And I'm not even talking about just the individual. I'm talking about the favor that life has just granted me. You know, people have done amazing things for me in the last 30 days that I wasn't expecting. And I mean, like, amazing. I'm not going into detail about it, but when you have those type of friendships who will come to you and say, here, don't worry about it, I took care of this. Or here, don't worry about it, I took care of that. You have to appreciate that.
I agree.
And they did it without talking about it, without me expecting it. Yeah, you got to appreciate that.
I felt like that last weekend. I didn't ask for a photographer. I didn't ask for what you did, but you did it, and it's things that I didn't even. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. What are some things that can make your day better? If you're having a bad day, what can somebody do, or what happens around you that will make your day better?
A simple thank you goes a long way with me. And let me say this: a genuine thank you. Like, don't say thank you because you feel like you need to say it.
Okay.
Say thank you because you really acknowledge what I've done. I'm cool with that. You know, I don't need a lot of accolades. Just, you know what? Thank you.
You wouldn't know about what? Shit.
Say it slow.
No, I'm about to cry. You wouldn't know by looking at me
that come back to that one.
Oh God. Woo, Donnell, we might have to take a commercial break. Okay. Shit, I can barely.
No, you know what? I'll answer it.
Okay.
You wouldn't know by looking at me that I carry a lot of grief for one person. That's it.
What's your superpower?
I'm resilient. I'm always bounce back. I can't tell you how, but I'm gonna bounce back.
What could you do without in life?
What could I do without? Snacks. Snacks. I could do without snacks. Yeah, I could.
Would you rather more time or more money?
Give me more time, because then I can make more money.
What do you take for advantage?
Snacks.
Come on, man. You such an addict.
I do. You know, I love a good chip. Shit.
What motivates you to be better?
My procrastination.
Your procrastination motivates you to be better. Why?
Because I know if I can execute this in 24 hours, when I really had 2 weeks to do it, imagine what I could do in those 2 weeks. But when it's crunch time, that's when I work best. But that's not always a good reflection, especially like when you're doing business or something like that. Like, I know for me, I'm a good writer. You know, contrary to one's belief, I can really write. So I know when it's time for me to sit down and really focus on what I'm doing, I can knock out a paper easy. But if I have too much time to do it, I'll do it tomorrow. And before you know it, it's tomorrow today.
What's something you would never do again?
Something I would never do again. Ooh. Get as high as I did when we went to Vegas.
That was fun.
It was, but I was hallucinating. Like, it took me a long time to come off that high.
But that's when you did the soul food shoot.
With my bonnet on.
Not on the plane.
I ain't do that on the plane.
Yes,
I did
you
it.
did.
No, I didn't. I
You
did it in the room.
When I went up there and he was like, "You know me." I think you did it when we sat down.
I did it. And I got the video. I did it while we was in the hotel room
Well,
with
we
my
would
bonnet
have
on.
more memories, but she leaving me for her birthday.
You gotta stop that selfish shit.
What do you think about the most?
The person I carry the grief for.
What's the best and worst thing about getting older?
It take me a little longer to get ready for work in the morning. My bones crack. Mm-hmm. You know, I need about 20 minutes just to get from my bedroom to the bathroom. Mm-hmm. I'm slow now. Like, I really am slow in the morning. Like, I be shuffling around and shit. Yeah.
What's the best thing?
Experience.
Okay. What role do you play in your friendships?
Until recently, I didn't know.
So what have you found out recently?
That I'm a good friend, but I don't people feel like I don't always check in on them. And I'm like, well.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I have heard that. I'm like, damn, you know, you don't hit me unless I hit you. And I'm like, but you always hitting me because you need something.
So is that a friend?
I mean, when you know who you can go to, you know, different people have different relationships and friendships. So, yeah. But I'm okay with that. Like, I don't.
So somebody that just comes to you when they're down and out, that's a friend?
What did I say last week? People use me as their dump ground.
Okay.
So it's not that they need something tangible. They might just need a different perspective. So they come to me for that.
And you consider them a friend?
Some of them.
Okay.
Some of them. Because I know if I needed something from them, like my friendships have different categories. I have a friend that, hey, I might see her once or twice a year. Mm-hmm. If I want to go out and like really party, that's who I'm going to call. Because I know she's a party starter. And that's all we're going to do. I keep it real surface. Yeah.
What's the best and worst advice you've ever received and or given?
The worst advice,
is this that you've given or that you have received?
That I have received.
Okay.
That it had to be a reason why he did what he did, and I should accept his apology, and I should just hear him out. I think that was utter bullshit to be told that based on what I had found out about this individual. Like, it's no way to receive such damaging lies. And the best advice I would say I received was just keep going. Keep going.
Why do I feel like I was the author of that worst advice?
Well, you weren't, but why are you holding on to that?
What do you think people see? What do you think people see? Let me skip that one till I. Okay. What are the rules to life?
There are none.
Oh, that's a good one.
There are, like, life doesn't come with a handbook.
Damn, did I write this wrong? What do you think people see you when they look? What do you think people see when they look at you? Maybe that's what I was trying to say.
I've heard confident a lot here lately.
Yeah, somebody said that at the wedding, right?
I've heard that a lot lately.
Yeah. I think that you...
confident but low key.
Yep, I agree. Okay. Number 35.
Dun, dun, dun.
What do you want to accomplish before you leave this earth?
I want to know that when my number is called and my time is up, that I've left my mark on the world. Like, when you mention my name, oh yeah, I remember her for this or for that. And let it be positive. I know it won't always be that way, but you want to know that you left a positive mark with, with the world.
Well, that's my countdown to 35.
Okay.
We at our time.
Oh, we got 5 minutes.
We got 5 minutes. I know you say this is the alcohol, but we said this April 5th, 2018. It's not the alcohol. It's a lot that goes behind it. But I just want to say that I'm excited for 35. For you, I'm going to be a cheerleader. I'm going to be in the background. Anything that I can do, I will do. Happiest of happy birthdays. And we've been selling birthdays for a long time.
We've been selling them? Celebrating.
I ain't say celebrating?
No, nigga, you said selling.
We have been celebrating birthdays together for a long time, but this one feels a lot different. Mm-hmm. I'm proud of the woman that you are becoming, and that you will be. I wish you nothing but success, happiness, prosperity, wealth. Mm-hmm. Put me and Chan on, because we got your back.
Speaking of Chan, let me shout out my little good girlfriend, because she definitely watches the show, and she said that I didn't talk about her. So Chan, I'm always thinking about you, little good girlfriend. And Trey, you too, even though you don't really fool with me.
And Frankie, both Frankies.
No, you know what popped up in my memories the other day?
What?
When you remember when Frankie was going to the summer camp with my mother?
Uh-huh.
And she got him that Monopoly game or something like that.
Yes, I saw that.
She was so excited.
He was too.
Yeah.
He was too. We played that until we started losing pieces. We played that for a minute. But
losing pieces?
Yeah. But thank you for being not only a good friend, a sister, but for being you. Your parents did a damn good job.
Thanks.
It's not many out here that anybody and everybody can call on whenever. It's been times I haven't even called on you, and you've been there through good and through bad. I can't thank you enough. I hope you enjoy your birthday, even though you're leaving me. I love you so, so much. So much. You are really like the big sister I've never had, because you're older. But no, seriously, you're like the big sister I never had, and I wouldn't change anything about our relationship, because you have made me a better person for me. Mm-hmm. Not everybody has been willing or is willing or have called me out the way you have called me out, and I received it as a learning moment. It in the beginning, like I tell you all the time, it's never easy to hear, but you've always called my shit out, and no matter how hard it hurts, I've been able to grow from it and be a better person. Thank you for everything that you've ever done for me and my family. You was there for the book bag giveaway. You was there for the baby. You've always been there. And I haven't been able to return that favor yet. But just know, whatever happens, nigga, I got you.
And I appreciate that. But let me just say this.
No. Donnell,
listen.
we out.
No, we not. Donnell, don't cut it seriously. So, because we
no,
had
it's your birthday.
No, listen, stop.
Happy birthday.
No,
Look what Donnell put up. We out.
No, we not. Donnell, don't cut it.
We out.
Seriously, stop.
Thank you. Happy birthday, and I love you to pieces.
Okay, listen.
Y'all can love on my baby just as much as I do.
You are really blowing the fuck out of me right now.
It's your birthday.
Listen.
What?
Stop doing that.
It's your birthday.
So
this
what?
Is not about nothing but you.
But why would you do that? Why would you do that?
So we're going to be real.
Why?
Okay.
Why would you do that?
It's your birthday. I want you to be happy, and I want you to know
but how much But who says that? You don't even know what I'm about to say.
How much you mean to everybody. It doesn't... This is about you. Go ahead.
Don't ever say what I'm going to say. Don't matter.
You're right. That's why I didn't finish that.
Don't say that.
That's why I didn't finish that. You're right. But I want you to just relish in the moment and just know how much people love and appreciate you, especially me.
That's cool. But I can say something, too. You know that, right? I think that this has been a learning experience for the both of us. Our friendship has always been very casual. So when you have these moments, it's like, oh, you don't know how to take them. But we can be adults. We started this friendship as children. Mm-hmm. The friendship has developed as we have developed.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to appreciate that too. See, that wasn't bad.
Love you. Happy birthday. Donnell, go out to me singing happy birthday.
No, don't go out to
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
So annoying.
Happy
We out for real. we definitely are out for real. No, we out. We out.
Happy birthday.
We out.
Love! It's your birthday. So in honor of your birthday, I'm going to do something that only you would do. Pull out game strong. Happiest birthday to you. My boobs ain't as big as yours, but you get the... I was able to fit 2 of them in here. But I am wishing you peace, many blessings. I told Toya I was going to have my shit together for this video. Toya still ain't got my shit together. But nevertheless, happy birthday. And I'm wishing you all that God has in store for you will manifest itself over the course of this chapter 35. And yeah, enjoy your birthday.
What up, Carmen? It's your boy Jay, hitting you up from an undisclosed location. Stopping by to say happy birthday. Love you, sis. I'm a snack now. Bow.
Get bulletproof vest. Please tell me who she gon' check. Murder scene, Cardi made a